Welcome to our channel. If you're not trying to hang with us, keep it rolling because this is friendship.
Get it?
If you're already a bestie here, welcome back. If you're new, welcome home. You like
Welcome
that,
home. I liked it.
girl? I'm your co-host, Kimberly Tyler.
And I'm Crystal Ryan.
And we are your fave besties here to
That's
bring you the
right.
tea.
That is. That's all we do, y'all.
That's right. That's what
That's
we
not really all we do.
know,
But
but
it's our favorite thing to do.
that's right. We thrive on tea sipping and spilling. It's just
I feel like I'm just a girl.
hashtag I'm just a girl. Man, well, we miss you guys. I know it's been
We
like
did.
a couple weeks.
Yeah,
So
it's been 2. It's been 2
2
weeks.
weeks. You guys are probably like, damn, these bitches going again.
Y'all thought we were besties, but y'all be disappearing. Listen. It's because we don't make no money yet, y'all. So we gotta make money at work.
Yeah, like we still gotta do the regular stuff.
Yeah. We gotta live that 9 to 5 life on top of recording.
But we be trying to get back to y'all.
We do.
Yeah. Which, speaking of, you guys, this is like episode, I think 16 or 17.
Yeah.
And we're still in season 1. So this is definitely going to be the season 1 finale. I know. But
Coming to an end.
yeah.
But that means a new beginning.
That's right. Like season 2, we're gonna brainstorm some things,
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna try to get a little interesting, little changes happening,
Yes. Get some guest stars.
Right. You guys will still see us. I think we're gonna have a little special holiday episode.
We're gonna get some POVs from some other people who got to witness some of that crazy Kentucky life.
Yes. I'm almost afraid to hear their POV.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm still
I'm only excited
too.
because when it was all happening, they were like, I don't know, 10, 12 years old.
That's
and
true.
now they're 18 and 20. So, yeah, they don't have to hold back because they're going to hurt Mom and Aunt Kim's feelings.
That's
So,
right. They are going to give you guys their deep wood experience.
so stay tuned for that, y'all, because it's going to be fun.
And if you guys hang out on TikTok, you guys will probably see us pop up every now and then. That stuff.
Yes.
So we're not totally gone.
No, we got to stay fresh.
That's right.
We got to stay trending.
We got to stay in your algorithms because
That's right.
we're your besties.
Yes.
For the
BFFs.
So, like, this episode, we're kind of just shooting the breeze,
Yeah.
You guys that real friend talk going on. Like,
It gets a little crazy.
It does. We have ADHD, so it might be out of order a little bit, but
We'll circle back around to it.
that's right. We'll get back to it. And if we don't, you make up the rest.
Leave a question or comment if we forget something.
Yes.
It's possible.
Right, because it does happen. And if there
Our regular phone calls, we be circling back around like 16 times.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But our minds are already used to talking to each other.
That's
Our
true.
brains are like, all right, they're going to go back to number 3 and then we'll hit 26.
And like, but the thing is like, I think because we're so like, I mean, come on, y'all. This is like a 32-year friendship. we could finish each other's thoughts like 99% of the time anyways.
Yeah.
So even if I'm like, oh girl, I gotta tell you something, she already knows kind of where it's going. And like it's the same for her too. Like, it's just crazy. That's
It
how
is.
long we've been friends. We're like the same person.
Yes, we are. Yes.
You remember like when we lived though, like at Fort Knox, and we would take pictures with each other, and we kind of started to look alike. Like it was kind of weird.
Oh,
Because, I mean, clearly y'all can see there's at least a racial difference, right?
exactly.
But, like, our faces were, like, starting to, like, it was almost like the same shape. And then we were wearing our hair pretty much the same way. Like, it was weird. Because I was like, why do we look like sisters?
It felt like it.
I know.
It felt like we
Well,
were.
I know it was Kentucky, y'all, but let's just pump the brakes a little bit.
Right. I don't know. It felt like we were like married in a way.
It's true.
We were married, but we had open relationships.
This is my husband, Kimberly. She's cool with it.
We just co-parent with the kids.
We're co-parenting. It's hard out here for single parents, so we just decided to do it together.
And I loved it. I will always forever cherish those Kentucky memories.
We
Even
even like Kayla will be like, I remember you and Kim taking us to do everything. I was like,
yeah.
yeah, it's true.
Or like remember when we lived on Fort Knox and Kayla might have been in like kindergarten? Or no, maybe
If Bub was in school, she's probably first grader.
okay, so she was probably in first grade, Bub was in kindergarten. And
Mm-hmm.
like we go to their like little like school functions and it would be so cute and it would just feel just natural. We were like,
Yeah,
oh, look at our little family.
we did a lot of that stuff, and like
We did.
anytime we go to like the museums, it was the four of us, or the
Mhm.
pool, it was the four of us.
Yeah.
The fair, it was the four of us. Like it's everything. But I cherish that. I do.
I do too. And now they're all grown up.
Yeah.
And the
Sad.
youngest doesn't
But I'm
know who.
proud. We're proud.
Yes,
We're
we
proud parents.
are.
Even representing one right now. The Navy. My boy.
Oh, boop, 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 boop. Get it, bub. So, what's his rank now?
So he's an E3.
Ether. Oh, okay. So he came out the gate just
Mm-hmm.
getting up there. I'm not mad at that, Bubba
Yeah,
King.
he got rank immediately for like taking a PT test and passing it before going off to boot camp. So he moved up.
Oh,
And then because of his score on his ASVAB, he was already automatically an E2 because of how high he scored.
yeah.
So I talked to him yesterday. He's also the athletic director of his ship or whatever because he scored the highest on the PT test.
Damn, bub.
So he's a weirdo though, because like the job he picked is like it's a lot of studying, a lot of schoolwork, because you know he'll be like a nuclear electrician thing.
Yeah.
So like he's kind of burnt out because he has to study a lot and sit in a classroom. He's like, I miss boot camp. I was like, you're so weird. Nobody misses boot camp. He was like, I do. I got to work out. I'm like, you're so weird. He's his dad.
I was just about to say that. I was Keith Jr.
Like when he fell down that hill. I'll never forget.
Oh my gosh. Okay, girl, you gotta tell them that story time.
So like we're living on Fort Knox, and like me and Kim had like really been getting into like going to the gym, and like we would walk every night like around the neighborhood. Like I'm talking a couple miles. Like we didn't just do a block. Like we would walk for like a couple hours sometimes and everything. And so
like what made it fun though too is like we both have our headphones in.
yeah.
But like if a song that came on, we'd be like, girl, this just came on.
I know. We were kind of weird too, but that's not the point. So we're not physically out of shape. Like we're all right. We're getting
Yeah.
we got progress. And so like Keith has always been he's pretty much been in shape his whole life. He's just gifted like that.
Yeah.
So he keeps talking about this like run that they do called like Misery Hill. And me and Kim, we think we're badass. So we're like, we could do this. And Keith's like, we're gonna go. And we're like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
So we go. It's called Misery for a reason. It's rough. I can't breathe normal. I'm not running shit. I'm walking. It hurts every muscle in my lower body to go up this hill. This motherfucker, okay, that's the only word for it. This motherfucker falls down running the Misery Hill thing
This
and
is a
even
steep
rolls
ass
back.
hill too.
Yeah, rolls down it, jumps up, and keeps running some more. And we get him stopped because we're like, the fuck? Are you all right? He's like, you can't think about it. You just gotta get up and keep going. We're like, how the hell?
I
I've been
think
laying
with
out.
how fast he had rolled down that hill, it was the momentum that put him back on his feet.
It was crazy looking. It was so crazy. And he just pops back up. And we're both like,
And first of all, it's not like this hill was close to where we lived at. Like you have to almost drive to this thing, but no. He's gonna have us jog all the way to this hill.
I hate him. God, he's rough, y'all. And then like I remember too, at one point, like we're trying to couple bond, and I'm gonna use that term loosely. So we
Yeah.
decided we're gonna start going to the gym together.
Yeah.
That lasted for all of about 3 weeks. Okay. He's in there giving me these weights and like wanting me to bench press. I'm like, whoa, homie, I'm trying to lose weight. He's like, you gotta build these muscles. I'm like, excuse me? I didn't come for strength training. I came to get fit. Girl, I couldn't. Like, if I was on the treadmill for longer than like the 10 minutes that he allotted me, he'd be over at it like, come on, we gotta go over here. No, we don't, though. And he'd take me to the man gym. You remember which one? There's all those soldiers.
Man.
I got a complex already. There's 75 soldiers in here and not one other wife. Why am I here?
I feel that.
I'm walking around like shit. Shit. And then when it's over, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. When me and Kim would go to the gym, sometimes we be hungry afterwards. Okay? We might need to go to the Mexican restaurant or Starbucks. It's something. This man's like, we're gonna stop at the gas station, we're gonna get some muscle milk, and that's all we're gonna eat today. And I'm like, what do you mean?
Oh my
Muscle milk? Keith, I got lactose intolerant. Drink muscle milk. Sit in my pants all night and my muscles hurt. No.
god. That's so sore and shitty.
Yes. Don't do this to me.
Face.
Thought you love me. You don't. This ain't a brand new relation. We've been together 8 years. You know I can't drink that. You know.
Exactly. Oh my
I want a
goodness.
margarita, not muscle milk. Fuck. Can't be that many calories in a margarita.
Exactly. But you know what? At least, like, even though we would like go and eat stuff afterwards, later that day, we would do, like a little fitness
We'd
video or
walk again
something.
and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely walking for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Which one did we do? Was it that Shanti?
Yeah, that insanity. That shit was crazy.
That was hard. You be using muscles you didn't know you had.
Hey,
That was me after CrossFit last year too.
man. I don't know. Here lately, I've really been loving like some strength training. I know we were just talking about that, but
No, you're right. Because like when I did CrossFit, I liked that stuff like deadlift and like
yeah.
I liked that stuff and like the kettlebells and all that. But when I was like
Yes.
25, I wasn't doing that.
Yeah, because you have this idea in your mind. You're like, man, if I lift weights, I'm gonna be all huge.
Yeah, I ain't trying to be big. I'm trying to be in
Yeah,
shape. But I didn't realize then that it takes both. So,
exactly. I know we're always just trying to do cardio.
you live and you learn.
Exactly.
CrossFit's not for the weak though, y'all. So, but I've been thinking about starting it again at some point because it was working. It does work. It's just hard.
I don't know. I gotta do something though. I'm not as disciplined in the gym as I'd like to be. Like,
Yeah.
for a minute, girl, I had the motivation. I was like feeling it. I was
Mhm.
doing it. But here lately, I'm just like, I'm lucky now if I go maybe like once every 2 weeks. Like, I'll do a lot at home, but
Yeah.
like, I need the gym to be able to do something like the deadlifts or get on the elliptical
Yeah.
or something.
Well, yeah, because you probably don't have, like 80 pounds of weights hanging out in the living room.
Exactly. So, but I be trying to do my little calisthenics when I'm at home. So, I don't need that
I'm
equipment.
glad somebody is.
So, girl, what you been up to this week? What has been your lit and hangover these past 2 weeks?
So I would say my hangover really it's not even really a hangover because it's a blessing too. I've just been working a lot here
Yeah,
lately, but I'm trying to pay off some debt and get back on track. Me and Amos found another house that we really, really like really
yeah.
like. So I'm just trying to get this money together.
I ain't mad at that. That's exciting. You still haven't sent me the picture yet.
I know I forgot to do that today, but I'll send them today and when we get off here. But that and just me and Amos had a date night Friday, so that was nice.
I know your
Which
Snapchat picture looked cute, so you look
thanks.
gorgeous.
Thanks. I tried. Bought me a new little outfit from the
Girl,
country store.
I know this is off topic. I
That's
don't
all
really
right.
have anything going on in my weeks anyway. It's all the same because I'm boring.
Right. We just work.
But but I listened to this one podcast called Rotten Mango,
Okay.
and it's like a little true crime podcast.
I like that.
And this girl, she is like really good at like the building up the story and giving the information and everything. But
Yeah.
anyways, like this episode I was listening to, they were talking about how I think the CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch, they've gotten arrested for like SA or um something in that arena. And
Okay.
she was talking about how some people are trying to make connections to the whole Diddy thing too, but there's really no connections with it once she goes through it. But
Yeah.
girl, like they talked about how like Abercrombie, like how the business had started and what they wanted. And I was so shocked that how disgusting that the image they want to portray
Mhm.
for their brand.
Yeah.
Like they literally wanted a perfect white person
Believe it.
to work in the stores. They called them models instead of employees so they could pick who they wanted. Like they had to look good. They had to be able to
Mhm.
wear a certain size.
Mhm.
And
Like Hooters for clothes.
yes, it was crazy. And I guess the
Mhm.
photographer that took that like infamous like catalog, I guess he was like doing some of the same things too, where he's like groping the male models and yeah, it was
I
crazy.
used to love Abercrombie too when I was in high school.
I don't know. I always just felt like it was expensive, plain clothes.
It is. It is. And I always liked Hollister better than
Yeah,
Abercrombie. Like I thought Hollister was more like fun, I guess.
yeah.
But there was a time, and you know what's funny is
Mm.
in high school I was like thin, but I had big boobs, and I would have to wear an extra large.
Yeah,
And that was the biggest size you could buy, by the way. It was extra large. And I'd have to buy the extra large like tees. And the way that they would fit were like they were snug and they would just stop like right at my belly button. But I mean I could dress like that then, but still it was kind of like this is a tiny ass shirt. Like anywhere else I'd have wore like a medium, maybe a large, but I had to have the extra large there. And it
hey,
was small. They were so small that my stepdad, my dad, thought that my t-shirt was Tristan's. I was 16. Tristan was like 4.
dang.
Until he started to read them. Cause like remember they would say like sexual things, but in like a roundabout way.
Yeah,
So I had one, it was like a white little baby tee, and in like blue letters it had a little football helmet, and it said like nighttime, full contact conference, bring your own equipment. So it's a sexual shirt, but dad put it on Tristan because it had footballs on. And then I'm like, why is Tristan in my shirt? And dad's like, that's yours? And I'm like, yes. I was like, read it. And then he's like, the fuck? Why are you wearing it? And I was like, that's not what we're talking about. Why is the 4-year-old wearing it? So, yeah. I had all those. And I remember the infamous the tees that would just say like jock or prep
yeah.
or whatever, geek. Like they say just one word on them. I had a lot of those too.
Man, I think I had a couple sweatshirts that would say,
Yeah,
I can't remember what they said though. I
I
remember
remember.
one of them was light blue though.
Yeah, and then Hollister had a shirt that was orange and it said treasure chest across your
Your
like boobs, and then on the back it had like a pirate scene and it was like arg, let me grab the booty or something stupid like that. But I loved that shirt. It was
Man,
orange and white, and I'd wear it with my orange and white Saucony's. Yes,
I had an
they were
all white
cute.
pair.
Mine
I was
were like
able to get
all white,
fancy.
but just a little bit of orange, like on the little swirly thing. And that was it.
Yeah.
But that was the fit. Yeah. And some mud jeans.
See, like at that time, I couldn't get the sizes that the mud jeans are in.
Really?
Yeah. I was still in my little plus size arena.
Arena is crazy. I didn't know we was in arenas, but it's fine. Didn't really get like chubby till I had children. Then it was like, all right, there you go.
Yeah. I wish that could have been the case for me. I always had struggles with my weight. Like I've yo-yoed pretty much ever since I was probably like in third grade.
Yeah. No, it
So,
happens. That's
yeah.
common though.
I really liked juice.
You gonna blame the Squeeze Its?
Yes, girl, because
You
this
gonna blame Mr. Squeeze It? He made some fire juice.
yes, he did, and I was addicted. I was drinking a six pack like it was a grown man 6 pack of beer.
Just to keep them coming. We're not closing this tab tonight. Keep them coming.
It got so bad where, like, before I could go in the fridge, I had to ask parents, like, "Can I get something to drink?" And they'd be like, "What you getting?" I was like, "Can I get a squeeze it? You already have one." So I gotta drink some water and shit.
Not some water and shit.
Then they try to switch me to like 100% juice box, like the
That
mod.
don't hit. That don't hit the same. Nobody's
It
drinking that.
doesn't. I was so used to all that sugar in the squeezes that like when
You
I
were like,
drank that matcha, yeah, it tasted terrible. I was like, this is all I get.
you're like in jail with juice.
Juice jail for sure.
Oh my goodness. That's funny. I remember liking that country time lemonade that you make
Yeah.
yourself. But I'll be putting a shit ton of sugar in that country time lemonade. It'd be hitting different.
It did. Oh man. I don't know how my mom does it. She can make some banging ass country time lemonade. And it be
Good.
having this like flavor to it, like it can almost taste tropical, but she don't add nothing else to it. I'm like,
She
what
got
is
love in that. She got love in that lemonade, girl.
or some witchcraft or something.
Oh no.
I'm just
It's
kidding.
voodoo. It's voodoo lemonade.
Will it be banging?
It's just I'm still drink it. That's
Girl, did
funny.
you watch any of the Tyson fight?
I did not. I did
No.
not. I just saw like all the like TikToks after, and everyone was mad that it like kept glitching, and
Yeah, it did kept
I
like
saw Jake Paul's entrance in the TikToks where people were like, "This is the man that beat Mike Tyson," and it's him like doing the "I threw a wish in the well, don't ask me, I never tell." I'm like, oh, poor
yeah.
Mike,
I know, it's kind of sad. I was
poor
like, you
Mike.
could tell he was already tired by the time they finally got
Oh yeah,
to their match.
yeah.
I was like, dang, he need to go to
That man is
bed.
almost 60 years old, and he almost like died. I think they said like 2 years ago. I was
So
feeling bad for Will Tyson.
I know I want him to remain undefeated. I don't think this fight should count.
I think it's publicity stunt too. And I
Yeah.
don't like Logan Paul or Jake Paul. I think they're two little douchebags.
But I heard there was some sanctions there because I heard he couldn't do like an uppercut. There was plenty of moments where old Mike would have hit him with that uppercut.
Oh yeah.
Like, it didn't happen. So I was
Mm-mm.
like, what is going on?
Yeah. I've seen like a lot of clips from it. It was not looking. I mean, I get that he's older. I'm sure, and definitely not in the same physical mobility as he was 20 years ago. Obviously,
Yeah.
but I think the whole thing was just a big ass setup.
Yeah. I think that slap was definitely a setup too. Like
I
in
do too, but it was funny.
the
It still made me giggle.
I bet that shit still hurt though.
Good. I hope it did. I hope it did. I'm looking tired. Keep
I'm
looking at my
all
eyes like,
I'm always tired. I'm about to be hashtag
see,
team tired.
I'm
Look,
saying I'll be
that's
so
gonna
sleepy.
that's gonna be some of the merch I make. I'm gonna be a
There you
hoodie.
go.
Hashtag team tired. I don't know what it is, and I know they say like if depending on your diet and what you drink and
Mm-hmm.
if you work out, like I can do all of those things. Like I could have a perfect
All this
week.
aspartame.
I can have a perfect week of doing what you're supposed to as far as water, diet, exercising, and I will
Yeah,
still be tired. I'll
yeah.
have like a little bit, tad bit more energy than I normally will, but I'll still be.
And I don't sleep very well at night. Like I wake up a lot, and I don't know.
Yeah. Welcome to the 40 club. Well, almost
Those
40 anyways.
stop, just stop.
I know, I'm sorry.
You should be. I'm gonna be so drunk on my next birthday that I'm not gonna remember it
Yeah,
happened. I'll be 39 again.
girl, you're gonna remember because we're gonna go to Colorado.
That's why I'm not gonna remember.
That's you know what? That's
I'm gonna
fair.
be faded.
I'm ready
Faded.
to be faded in Colorado. Come
And
on,
Tone's
Tone.
excited. He's excited for us to
Yeah.
come. So it'll be good time.
Yeah. And I'm sure we will definitely probably be like recording that
Yes.
experience so you guys can, go to Colorado with us.
You. And we're gonna get some tattoos while we're there.
Yes. I know we need to figure out which matching one we're trying to get.
Yeah, because there was a couple that we both really liked.
You guys, I got my first tattoo with this chick. We were 19 years old.
Good times. That's our tramp stamps are old.
Yeah, they are. I had a basic ass butterfly. I should have listened to the tattoo artist because he was like, I can make this look realistic. And I was like, no, I just wanted like the picture. And now I'm like, you're
Yeah.
lame.
I was at work and I was like telling her, I was like, yeah, I have like a tramp stamp. I was like, but it's the early 2000s. Everybody had a tramp stamp.
Exactly.
I was like, and they're making a comeback, so fuck off.
Are they really?
Yeah, people are doing tramp stamps again.
Oh shit, I might need to get mine like enhanced or something.
Mine is pretty big. Like mine goes across pretty wide.
Yeah.
So I think it's just what it is.
Yeah. I want mine to look more real, I think. So if I can
Yeah.
get someone to do that, I'd be all right with that. Cuz right now I'm just like, ugh. And what's funny is my cousin, and this wasn't even like planned or anything. My
Mm-hmm.
cousin has the same exact tattoo design on her wrist. So I was like, dang.
You're like,
Same
shit.
colors and everything.
You're like, I'm a basic bitch.
Yeah, I really felt like it at that point. I was like, damn, I
It
should have listened.
happens. I want the one on my shoulder blade covered up, and I had a tattoo artist look at it not that long ago, and they're like, "That's in there pretty deep. I'm gonna have to cover it up with something black." Like,
Oh no.
so he was showing me how he could do like a black sunflower and then have the yellow, like kind of like a reverse sunflower to
Yeah.
go over it. So I'll probably do something. I'm gonna have to do something like that because
Does it have
it's
to be a sunflower?
well, no, but just like he was just showing me like different ideas like that
Oh,
he could
okay.
do. It's gonna have to be something like at least about this big.
That's pretty
So
big.
I don't know.
Is it that heart?
Yeah, it's like the heart with the K in it.
Yeah, that's right.
It's gotta go.
How come you don't like it? That could be for the babes.
I don't like it. It's gotta go. It wasn't done well. It's not good. It's got to go. It's getting covered up. I got two janky tattoos. That one's got to go, and I need this to go too. I like all my other tattoos too. Like, I like my tramp stamp. It was done well. Okay, it is pretty.
Yeah.
It's basic. It's basic 2000s, but it's pretty. I like this one. It looks good. It's fine. I like my little spaceship with the ghost. It looks good.
Oh,
I like my little coffin with the little skeleton hand and the flowers. I like it. It's fine. I like my wonderful tonight. It's fine. I like my semicolon. It's fine. I like my thigh. I won't show that to y'all right now, but it's really nice.
it is really nice, and it's a
It's
big
really,
piece too.
yeah, it's like my whole hip and like side of my thigh. And it's pretty and it was done well. But this thing, it's gotta go. And if I can get this covered up, it's gotta go too. I
If
don't know what I'm
only,
gonna put there, but it's
if only
going.
you guys can know the story behind that wrist tattoo.
I have a type. Okay. I have a type.
Yes, you do. Well, I don't know if that's your type anymore, though.
I don't really think I have one.
I don't think I do either.
The two people I've loved the most are polar opposites. So I just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Keith and Amos have nothing in common other than being an army veteran. That was it. They're both manly though. I like manly men.
Yeah. I just like, I don't
She
know.
just likes me. I'm just kidding.
That's all I got.
That's all she got. She likes basic blonde bitches.
You know what?
Oh no.
Yeah, shout out to my homie Shelly because she's my bestie at work.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I think what it is, a lot of it, she's so funny too. I just love being around her. But I feel like I have you at work. And she's blonde too.
She does have a type, y'all. She does.
Man, we gotta have her on the show one day. I think you guys would crack up.
I
Okay.
think if we think of stuff, we should definitely we can make little mini episodes in between when we have time.
Yeah, I'm definitely down for that. Put them on like TikTok and everything. I'll probably still put them
Mm-hmm.
out on like Instagram and Facebook, but
Yeah.
these are going to be mostly built for TikTok. So if you are on
Yeah.
our page, you'll see us. If you are not, go
Get
ahead,
on there.
get on there. Look up Friendship Podcast, SHT, by the way, and
Mm-hmm.
hit that plus sign, and you will never miss a video of ours.
That's true.
Yes. So by the time we come back in January, you'll be like, "Oh, these bitches again."
Yeah. You can
Now
get
they trying to
excited.
talk for a long time.
That's right. We got shit to say.
That's right. And feel free, like y'all can still send in, suggestions or a story that you want us to hear about or want us to tell.
Definitely.
Yeah, just DM us on any of those platforms and we got you, boo. We will
That's
talk to
right.
you on TikTok. We'll talk to you on Instagram. We'll talk to you on Facebook, YouTube. Well, YouTube, you'll have to leave a comment, but I mean,
But we'll respond.
yeah, we will. And Spotify, you can also leave comments as well.
Yep.
And maybe those Apple people out there might have us on the Apple podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
So
iPhone people.
we are. We definitely are. There was a time I had to go back to a Droid, and it was just because my Apple
Hard.
had like crashed on me before I was ready to get another one.
Yeah,
It was definitely a long 3 months, but
for sure.
there were some things though that I definitely missed about Androids that I wish Apple had. Like I wish you could have all those ringtones like you could for Android.
Yeah.
So I think that's the only thing I missed.
I was like, that's it, huh? That's it. Yep, I'm gonna keep my iPhone.
But yeah, besties, we will be on break pretty much
Yep.
for the holidays.
Yep.
Um and we will return with season 2 in January. So just stay tuned. You'll start seeing those promos for it again. And we can't wait to talk to you guys again. We love you and we thank you so much for hanging out with us for this long. I mean, I think in April 4th will make a year that we've
Yep.
had this podcast. And I'm just so appreciative for all of you that's been with
Yes.
us and, laughing with us. And
Mhm.
we just enjoy doing this and we enjoy doing it with you guys.
Absolutely.
But that is our time. We love you and we'll see you next
See you
year.
next year. Bye.
Bye. Love you.